Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today, not much going on, y'all. It's an arena weekend. I would take this time, if you're not going to play arena, to do something else. We all have things that we need to do in the game. If you're not going to play arena, open some vault keys, do some difficulty 12 explore, work on your underworld, get your PvP to tier 1, look around at your kingdom level and power and complete some of those. Like, there's plenty of stuff to do in the game. Just because there's a weekend where you're not going to participate in the event because the rewards are terrible doesn't mean you can't be doing something else and get some other stuff done. It's actually a good thing, occasionally, to not have something going on every single weekend. That was a counterpoint to my video from Friday where I said arena is better than treasure hunt, and then I gave like a bunch of reasons why. Well, the best counterpoint that I saw, other than rewards, because they both of them suck for rewards, so that kind of, they cancel each other out, so that's not a good reason. The one good reason I saw from the other side, and this is why I put out videos like that, because I like to argue, I like to debate, and I want to see both sides of things. I think that's a smart thing to do. Devil's advocate, all that stuff. You get to see both sides. You get a little bit smarter. You don't always just stay on one side and like not listen to the other side. That's stupid. So the one good reason I heard from the other side of why not to play arena, other than the rewards and other than it's like a big time sink for no gain, like of course, but so is treasure hunt, is that it takes up a weekend. And it kind of like erases an event. Like, we could have had any other event, and it would have been more beneficial. So arena takes up a weekend. It's an event slot that's getting filled by something that's not good. It's like the worst event. So the fact that it's stealing something else's weekend is a great counterpoint, and I loved it, and I hearted it. If you leave a good comment with the reason why, then I'm not going to, like, argue with. I'm going to, like, heart it and say, great job. That's a good counter-argument, you know? But anyway, what's up, Sane? How's it going, Funky Town, Texas? We are probably going to be playing arena a lot. Not a lot, but we're going to chat a lot and play arena while we chat. I've already got the Ritz. You only get 60, man. They need to up that. They need to make all these like at least twice as much. Or at least, why not when you run through the first set? Why can't they give you more when you run through the second set? I don't think they do. I think you get the same amount no matter how many times you run through it. Why couldn't it increase or something? Like double each time you run through it? Because then that could eventually be worth it. Especially if they double the Chaos Orbs. So let's say like I run through it one time, and then the second time I run through it I get 6 gem keys, I get 2,000 shards, I get 4 event keys, and I get 120 writs and 2 Chaos Orbs. And the third time you run through it, it's doubled again. So it's like 12 gem keys and whatever, 4,000 shards and 8 event keys and then 240 writs and then 4 chaos orbs. That'd be sick. That'd be actually good. It would take a long time, but to get 4 chaos orbs, of course it should take a long time. Anyway, let's jump into the chat. Got that. Do this. Go there. Do this. Okay. Hit that like. Let's get some people in here. That's how you can help do that. Appreciate it. Ruhan Robinson, thank you so much, bro. You're a legend. I don't know how much that is. I can never remember, but everything helps, no matter how much it is. Everything helps. It's called the train. If one person gives $1, sometimes that leads to other people giving $1, and then $1, then $1, then 5, and then $1, and then 2, and then 5. You know what I mean? It like starts things off. It helps a lot. So I really appreciate it, especially that first one, breaking the seal. All right. So you're a legend, Ruhan. All right. So Sane, Funky, Ruhan, Wesley. 31 days of playing, and I finally have every kingdom and underworld open. Nice job. It does take a while. Unless you play super hardcore at the beginning, it's going to take a while. And you're going to have to... Like, Gems of War is not a game you sit there and play for 10 hours a day. Once you realize that, you'll have more fun with it. It's kind of a game you play for a couple hours a day, You know, for me, when I'm not live streaming, I probably only play for like 1 hour a day these days. Nothing crazy. Back when I was a mid-game player, I call myself an in-game player because I don't have Death Knight armor, by the way. If you're level 1400 with Death Knight armor, you might still be like a early late game or late mid-game player. But since I don't have Death Knight armor, I might as well be like level 1750. So I call myself an in-game player because of that. I mean, if you just look at my level, you probably wouldn't understand. But the fact that I have no VIP, no Death Knight armor, you can increase my level by at least 300 levels, I would say. And that's where I'm actually at comparatively to other people. But that's pretty good, Wesley, to get all that done in 1 month. Jamie says, thanks to Trials, Arena is now only the second worst event in the game. Hey, yeah, so I guess Epic Trials is worse. So Arena got bumped up a slot. What up, Tyrion? Okay, do I got everything done on the back end here? Blang, blang. Boom, boom. Almost. And we'll get started. Okay. Let's do some Arena. Actually, this time, so most of the time when you see me do an Arena, you'll see me, I never want to repick, and I'm never going to retreat, and all that stuff. And maybe me doing that makes it look to y'all like it's harder than it really is, because I'm making it hard on myself. So for this first Arena, I'm actually going to play it the way you should play it, instead of forcing myself to play it the way I want to play it for a challenge. So the way you should actually play Arena is you want to keep restarting until you get something that is OP for these epics. And if I show that and then show how easy it is, once you get an OP troop, maybe more people will play it. Because that's all I want, is I just want some more people to try it, more people to play it here and there. Not asking people to play it 10 hours a day, but get some writs. Get some writs. Oh, and the title of the video, I'll go over that in a minute. It's some of the same stuff I said on Friday, but some different stuff too. It's a little bit of a mix. I thought of a couple more things, and then I thought of another way to say, like, one of the other things or something. We got Apophysis, not the greatest. Ice Troll, terrible. Cloudstalker. Cloudstalker's okay, but it's like a one-shot. It can hit really hard. Maybe I'll pick it, and then I'll see what we get next, because it's like a borderline. You got Spirit Fox, True Damage. That's not bad. Burn a random enemy for every red gem destroyed. Gain 8 life and armor. See, I just love not repicking, because I want to random troops. I want to try. I want to use troops that I don't get to use. I guess I'm weird, comparatively to the rest of the Gems of War community. Like, I like a challenge, and I like kind of random troops and trying to see what I can do. Like, I kind of want to try to use this Volcanic Golem. I'm never going to use it anywhere else. Like, if you've ever thought to yourself, how come, like, we only use, like, 50 troops out of all the troops in the game? There's thousands. There's, like, 1,000 at least troops in the game. You can, like, check and see exactly how many there are. There's at least 1,000 plus. And how come we only use, like, 50 of those? Well, if you've ever thought that to yourself, try Arena, because it'll force you to use other troops that you're never going to use anywhere else. Lord Augustin. But Ruhan ran out there, rag in his back pocket, butt crack showing he's trying to start up that train. Tyrion is here, Lord Augustin. Good morning. Alright, I'm gonna get this. Alright, let's see what else we get, though. Axe Beak. See, these are kind of weak. The longer I take to do this, like, the worse it's going to be. So we got some weak commons and weak rares. So you would probably restart this one. I really want to try it, though. Like, I can't help myself almost. And we're going to be burning. Like, this thing might do a little bit more if I use the Nightmare. So we're going to be burning with this. And it uses yellow, which we don't even have yet. I don't know how nice that boost ratio is going to be. It says ×3. Gosh, I want to try this team so bad. I'm just going to try it. I'll show you guys in the next one. I just think this might be... nah, we don't have any we only have one damage dealer, so let's re-roll. So I'm going to show you the actual way you should play. Raven's decent once again, but not OP. Spinneret. This one's okay. Once again, borderline and not OP. So let's pick Spinneret, and then if we get, like, all borderline... Are we webbing with this, too? We keep getting cohesive, like, synergetic teams. Of course, when I want to restart with OP troops, it gives me stuff that goes together. Could cast that on itself, maybe. Sand Scuttler's kind of nice. And Satir's kind of nice. I don't know. Let's see, we got Spinneret, 9 damage to all enemies. Sand Scuttler and Satir. We got 2 damage dealers. I might try this one just for fun. But you would just keep re-rolling until you get like an OP troop. And you can do what I'm doing, where you get like a borderline OP troop, and then you can see if the next one's OP, and if it's not, you can re-roll. So with this team, we're going to want to use mostly this, but we want to kind of get up our Sand Scuttler first, maybe. Just to make ourselves a gigantic tank. Because if you don't hurry up and get it up, it's kind of a waste. But that's not the fastest thing to do, but it could secure a win for you. Which sometimes is faster than just trying to hurry up and win. Because you might lose. There's that. It's pretty good damage to all enemies for an arena. 9 damage, cast it twice, you win. And then, of course. That's funny. Alright, let's do this. See, look at that. Like, this Sand Scuttler could probably take on their whole team. Somehow I died already. Having bad luck. Now I have no way to do damage. Except for skulls. But they're giving them to me. Still giving them to me. What do we got here? Gain 8 life boosted by webbed enemies. Give all other allies 1/4 of their mana. That would not help at all. We can keep gaining life, though. Keep taking skulls. Okay, one more skull hit. We got this. Purple and brown. I kind of get focused on these battles, so I'll have to check on the chat in between. Here we go. Like, they're not going to beat me, basically, on this one. This isn't an OP one where you would get it done quickly. It's more of a, they're not going to beat you, which is another way to play it. Now I just got to wait for skulls. They're never going to beat me. I'm just sitting here waiting for skulls. You could try to make them... You could try to make something happen. Like that. Bang. That wasn't too slow. It just... They took out my 2 damage dealers, which was unfortunate. Jamie and Wes and Lord. How's it going? JM Ricks is here. Yeah, I like the arena. I'm not gonna lie. I like it. I like a challenge to... look at the other games I play. Elden Ring and EverQuest. So if you play Gems of War, and then you also play Lego... Like Lego, Sesame Street, and you play the Barbie game, and you play, like, you know? Like, you probably don't like arena. Skulls, of course. You, like, almost always want to take skulls in arena. That's definitely a tip. Oh, it stole all my mana, too. That's annoying. These teams are really trying to beat me today. They don't like me. Are you gonna do it again? I gotta get rid of that guy. Let's see. If I take blue, they get skulls, which they could have took, but yeah, I really gotta kill this guy. Get out of here. Alright, so the way I would do that is I need to get up that web Spinneret. Purple and red. Okay, got skulls. Hitting me hard still. Purple and red, come on. Guess I'll take green. Or I could get some skulls. Dang. They're really trying to screw me today. Kill that, though. We have anything. Anywhere. No. Purple and red, where are you at? Nowhere. Just blue. Alright, yeah, get out of here. Alright. Now we're doing good. Now everything's okay. Take these skulls. Don't want them hitting us with those. Bang, bang, now you're webbed. Now this will do more, right? So 14 life. I guess it only gives it to itself, though. It's still giving a quarter mana to the rest of the team. This thing hits harder every time it casts. Sane gifted a membership. Thank you so much. You're a legend. You run out there next to Ruhan. You're helping him, and you guys get it started. Thank you so much. All right, I guess we'll continue with this team. It's doing okay. I'm just having bad luck with the enemies. That'll happen sometimes. Sometimes you just can't. The enemy's team is just going to... Sometimes it's going to be OP, and you're going to lose. That's why they give you 2 losses. All right, I'm going to get red and green. Then I can get this. All right, get that thing up before it dies. Sand Scuttler. If I can cast it, it's not going to die. Because look at all that. It gets so much durability. Like, I win right now. Unless they death mark me or hit me with a bunch of true damage or something or have some crazy boost ratio, I'm probably not going to lose now. Just by casting that one troop. I'm not saying it's fast. I'm saying I won't lose. Which sometimes equals fast. If you're sitting there losing over and over, or you're picking over and over. If you can make it to where you can't lose, and it's just a matter of time, instead of a matter of luck. Hits harder every time, gotta love it. That Satyr is one of the best commons, and of course they kill it right when I'm talking about it. Red and purple. Nurple. She's got a lot, huh? Brown. Let's see. Well, purple. Alright, let's do our thing. Pretty much just have to cast that twice. Just need to get that dwarf out of here and we're good. Alright, purple, red. I don't care about yellow. You see how it's suggesting yellow when I have no troop that can take in yellow? It's because the Sand Scuttler's one cast only. So it thinks I can cast it or something. Bang, bang. Sir Michael got gifted. Yeah, that train is getting started. The engine is roaring. Sane and Ruhan are revving it up. The neighbors are looking out their windows. What's going on out there? We got the yellow extra turn. We have red and yellow. Exactly what we want. Come on, Sand Scuttler. Give me that win. Thank you for the win. Alright, now. It's gonna take all the skull... Well, of course it's gonna get death marked. I mean, you see how this is going so far. I keep taking out everything I keep... Every time I talk about one of the troops, they kill it. Satyr gets stronger every time you cast it. Steals 2 armor from the last enemy and shifts it to magic. And then it gains an extra turn. It's probably one of the strongest commons you could draft in the arena. This one of the strongest rares you could draft. So we got good commons and rares. And we got like a borderline epic this time. And this thing's like, I wouldn't pick this thing again, I don't think. But the fact that it's doing something with webbed enemies and this thing webs was the only reason. And it has brown on it. We're not mana. Yeah, it's got mana coverage. Okay, now. We want that... Okay, we can get everybody a quarter of their mana. How is 2 a quarter of your mana? I guess because, yeah. 2, 2, 2, 2 would be 8, but they have to round down. That stinks. Because 3, 3, 3, 3 would be over. Well, that's annoying. Now they death-marked my Satyr. It's alright, let's just get up the Spinneret if we can. Take mana for it so it can die to deathmark? No. Alright, here's some skulls. Ouch. It's gonna hit pretty hard here. 13! Nice. Alright, red and purple, come on. Yellow, I don't need yellow. So whenever it's suggesting yellow, that doesn't mean it's the only move on the board. It might be, but for some reason it thinks Sand Scuttler could take in the yellow. So I'm going to look around a little bit. I guess that is the only one. Skulls. Satyr. 15. All the while, this thing's building its life, too. So even if we lose our 2 damage dealers, which is what they're trying super hard to do, this thing's going to still have a ton of armor and HP, and this thing's just building its HP the entire battle while giving everybody some mana. So even if they do take out my only 2 damage dealers, we should still be good. We're not going to lose. Let's see. Red. And I webbed him right before he casted. That means his damage is down significantly. That was nice. Green into skulls, into skulls. Purple and red. Or we could go green. Green, there it is. Let's see how much he hits for this time. 15 plus 2, 17 damage. Just gets better and better. And they're dead. Hunter's hybrid media with the 2. You're a legend. Now the train is... Everybody's started it up. They got inside. Engineer at the wheel. Conductor getting people to jump on the train. Taking their tickets. Hunter's there. Guarding the door. And it starts to move. Alright, 2 more is all we need. Mike D says, any other Xboxers out there? Hunters is here, fashionably late as usual. Guild recruitment on the server, Mike D. Hunter says, Legends Unite. Tyrion says, I think I will make it tomorrow on diamonds. The cost was probably too high, though. 313 diamonds still needed. Luckily, Sunday is Diamond Day. So, yeah, you might make it. Whole bunch of yellow, exactly what we want. Purple. Skulls. We could have done Satyr into skulls. That was dumb. But we're still good. I want to get this... Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Because then I can do this. Don't kill me! Ooh, that was close. Now cast it. From 2 HP to freaking 54 durability. Uh-oh. Who's calling me? It's weird. Oh. It's my fiance's birthday. It's her mama. Alright. Let's do this. Take some skulls. Get a kill. Take some purple. Purple and red's all we need and we win. Get out of here, dog. Chad with the 2! Bandit kicker! You on the back of the train guarding the rear. You're the rear guard. They jump up on the caboose and you kick them right back off. Because we're definitely moving now. We're going about 10 miles per hour down the tracks. We got somebody driving. We got somebody like the manager of the train. And we got somebody guarding the front car. And we got somebody guarding the back. Doing pretty good today. You guys are going to probably get to pick some teams. At least one. Alright, green. Green's not bad to start with, but red and yellow. Remember to focus. If you got that sand scuttler, kind of focus on getting it up. Because it can go down pretty quick, but if you can cast it, you're going to win. Like I said, I wouldn't recommend it. It's not fast. It's just you win. If you want to secure that win. Alright, green would be my next, but let's take purple. Ooh! Took a hit. And that was all for nothing, because I'm just going to cast and get a bunch of durability. Now I win. Looks like I'm going undefeated in the arena. No matter what they do, that doesn't matter. I don't care. I'm still going to win. I'm hoping not to lose my Satyr now, because it'll be slow, but... Oh, if I do that, well, it doesn't matter. I almost want to let them hit me. It's fine. No big deal. I'd rather take green. Okay, let's see. Let's take the, if we take the red, nah. Take purple. Take the sure thing. Up, gave him an extra turn there. It's alright, though. Got this. And skulls. We need green. Cast this, kill that. That Piper is pretty strong. If you see this guy, he's pretty decent. Does pretty heavy true damage to one. You can pretty much kill something in one cast. You see that guy. He's a pretty good pick. He's another one of those borderlines. He's not going to carry your whole team, but if you get a few borderlines, it's almost as good as having one OP troop. Like, with our team right now, we have a few borderlines. Nothing on our team is really OP. Like, a common can't really be OP, a rare can't really be OP. They're just... But if you get a bunch of... We got 3 borderline good troops on our team, which adds up. And it's really all about how you pick your team. And then... It's 50% your team, and then 50% how you play. If you can get that really awesome team and secure that first 50%, and then you can just fiddle fart your way to a decent amount of good gameplay. Because everybody's got at least a little bit of good in them. Even if you're bad at the game, you can at least do a little bit. You get that 50% with that good team, and then you fiddle fart your way to another 25%, you got a 75% chance to win. Here we go. Get out of here. I think I went undefeated. Mike's going to take a dump. Alright, yep. 6-0. No losses. Not even an OP troop on my team. Just some good ones. So if you see this one, maybe pick it and then see what else you get on your team. If you get all crap after you pick this one, you might want to re-roll. It's not going to carry your whole team, but it is pretty good. So if you get some good stuff after you pick this, then maybe go with it. Satyr. If you already have an OP epic and then you also get Satyr, you're good to go. This thing's awesome. It's a really good common. Sand Scuttler. If you get this one, it could win the whole thing. It's not going to do it fast, but if you cast it, you're probably going to win. That's so much durability for Arena. Outside Arena, this troop is terrible. But inside Arena... That 26 life and armor, that's 52. Nothing in Arena is going to hit for more than like 10, 15 max. So they have to hit this thing 3-4 times with something that's hitting for super duper heavy damage to kill it. And most things in Arena are only going to hit for like 7, 8, 9, maybe 10. So with 52, they're going to have to hit it at least 5 times. So it's a pretty good tank. One thing earlier, I thought there was a bug in the game because I was getting so many offers this morning. It must just be like, maybe I miscounted, or maybe I was still playing an arena from yesterday and I got 1 and then I got 3 more for today and it felt like I was getting more, or maybe I looked at the offers. Maybe it was a combination of all that, but I swear I got a ton of offers today and I was like, man, maybe there's a bug in the game. But then I tried again and I didn't get another one, so cancel that. Alright, let's try again, and we're gonna see if we can get like an OP epic this time. Remember, your medals don't matter in arena. It doesn't matter what kind of matters you have. Alright, Ifrit, 13 scatter damage, burn a random enemy. Princess Keela, summon a light storm, deal 11 damage to an enemy. If the enemy dies, all allies gain 5 attack. So these are more borderlines. None of them are OP. Burn is really good in arena. So if you can, there's a troop that's burning all enemies. That's pretty good. These two are both borderline, so maybe we pick one and we see what we get. Like this one, we could get 5 attack on our whole team and a light storm. It's hard to come by storms in arena. 10 to 20 damage to an enemy. If the enemy's attack is weaker, create 8 red gems. And that's going to happen most of the time, because in arena, the enemy's team almost always has less attack than yours. Well, you know, this thing has 9 attack. You can almost always find something that has less than 9. This one again, I kind of want to try it still. I want to try it so bad. But we need damage dealers too. Ooh. This guy might be fun. See, I just see like fun troops and I want to try them. Because arena's a different ball game. Things that are good outside arena are not good in arena, and things that are terrible outside arena are good in arena. So it's like fun. Yellow gems to brown. We got 2 browns. See, I almost never want to reroll. I'm trying to show you guys how to reroll and pick like OP epics, and I just can't do it. It's not in me. Alright, so Sunsail is going to be diseasing an enemy and dealing 4 damage. Transform all yellow gems to brown to boost. Then we have 2 browns. So if it happens to do that with alignment, that's going to be nice and get these 2 up. Shadow Beast, 8 damage to an enemy. If the enemy dies, inflict a random status effect on all enemies. That could be fun. Death Mark, Silence. Volcanic Golem, explode a gem, burn a random enemy for every red gem destroyed. If we hit 4 red gems, their whole team gets burned. In arena, burn is awesome. 3 damage every turn in a place where things have like 20 durability. And you're hitting them with other stuff too. And this is going to gain 8 life and armor. Which is good in arena. 16 more durability. At least. And then summon a light storm. It's hard to get storms in arena. Deal 11 damage to an enemy. If the enemy dies, then we're going to give our whole team attack too. Like, this is a good team. Nothing on here is OP once again. But it's a good team overall. Might put him back a slot. Keep my damage dealers in the back. Party in the back, business up front. You know what I mean? Arena teams like a mullet. Another thing to take into consideration is, like, the starting durability. Like, this thing has 27. And it's going to keep gaining. This guy's pretty good. This thing has 21. It's not bad in arena. Alright, let's see. What do we want to do here? Maybe get up the Sunsail and see if we can do that conversion before it dies. Got brown and yellow. Ooh, they could have took skulls and killed me. Got lucky. Give me that green. Looks like Sunsail's gonna die this battle. Stay in there, hang in there. Alright. We got alignment. Let's just knock your barrier, I guess. It's not a lot of damage anyway. Alright, so if they die, so we're going to have to kill them with 8. Maybe that's not ideal. Alright, we can burn everybody on their team, though. Right here. It's going to be a lot of damage. Alright, we need Princess Keela to knock somebody down. Let's see here. I guess I'll take the brown. Ouch. Take the skulls. Take them this way, get an extra turn. Got this. Got the green up there. Of course, that makes 2 different places to get skulls. Blue and skulls. Alright, let's knock this guy down, so, give attack to our whole team here. Or whatever. Gives a negative stats effect to their whole team, is what I meant. And, now they have bleed and burn. So it looks kind of, like, precarious right now, like I'm losing, maybe. But their whole team is burned and bled. Like, we just gotta survive and we're good. They're burned and bled. Alright, another thing you could do with this thing is board control. So if you can figure out how the explode works, and you can start, like, making extra turns happen or making some skull hits happen. I wish I could show you, but it usually doesn't line up when I want it to. Yeah, like, and I don't want to spend too much time, but I could burn them again. I don't know if that's going to help, but probably going to hit right here and get some damage, like kill their summoner. So now he's burnt and bled. I'm not super worried. He's got to get all of his mana back. I think we're good. And he died to the burn and the bleed. So this might not be the best team ever, but it's like fun. It's a lot of negative status effects. And some of them are random. Mike D says, I know what you're saying, man. Arena is so slow. I don't have time for that. For younger people, it gets them up for what's coming. It's good practice for epic trials. That's where I say people are hypocritical. I guess I can go over that real quick. So, I don't know. I was just thinking about it. I'm like, it's kind of hypocritical to not play Arena. First of all, everybody's super worried about their kingdom level and power, like overly so. And there's like different points in the game where you should be like looking at it, but you shouldn't be overthinking it and over focusing on it at all times. Like it's something I look at like once a month. Or early game, you kind of look at it a little bit more because you're trying to get to those soft caps. And then late game, you're kind of looking at it to like target down certain things and get to other soft caps. But you're not supposed to look at your kingdom level and power every single day for your whole Gems of War career. Like somewhere in the mid game, you only check on it like once a month because you've already got everything to certain levels, and getting a random kingdom to the next power level to get a 0.25 of extra loot if it happens to give you a tribute. Maybe you get 25 extra gold for... But you got to sit there and focus on it. You got to go grind something, go get trait stones or whatever, souls or medals to like elite level stuff or whatever. Like, it's not worth your time and effort at that point. Once you get to the caps, like soft caps where you get stats. So once you get a stat, it's everything between that stat and the next stat is not a soft cap, and then the next stat is the next soft cap. So if you can't do everything in between, like, you might as well hang out on that soft cap until you can get to the next one. Then when you get to the next one, you kind of chill there. So you're kind of chilling where you get the stats. It's more important to get to the stats, and then it's not as important to get the 1 or 2 after that stat. So the fact that you get writs, though, in Arena, if you're hyper-focused on your kingdom level and power, why are you not hyper-focused on getting writs? That doesn't make sense. Even though they don't give you very many, but people go out of their way during vaults to get pets. So why are you not going out of your way to get writs during Arena? That doesn't make sense to me. That leads into pets. You get 3 offers a day when you do Arena. Guess what could be in those offers? Pets. Everybody's so hyper-focused on pets all the time, they're stopping their Arena to do pets and stuff. They're worried about Epic Trials so much that they want that shiny pet so bad. They're opening eggs to get dragons like it's a pet or something, like it's Pokemon. Everybody's so hyper-focused on pets for whatever reason. But you won't play Arena to get a offer after Arena to get a pet? Why not? It's the same thing as pausing the Vault event to go get 1 copy of a pet. You'll do that, but you won't play Arena? That's ridiculous and hypocritical. Epic Trials. Everybody's on the forums whining about how hard it is. Not everybody, and I'm not talking about anybody here. Not everybody, but the people that are on the forums complain about Epic Trials and how hard it is. Guess where's the best place to practice for Epic Trials? Instead of whining to the devs so they make it easier, you could go get better at the game by playing Arena and then beat the Epic Trials and not have to complain. Hypocritical. So those are the 3 things. Writs, pets, Epic Trials. If you whine about any one of those things, if you whine about writs and you can't get them in your kingdom level and power, if you whine about pets or you stop vault events to go grab 1 copy of a pet, if you whine about the Epic Trials or they're too hard for you and blah, 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 well, guess what? You should probably be playing Arena. And that's why you're whining about all those other things. My kingdom level, my pets, my Epic Trials. Well, what's the thing that everybody probably has in common that's talking about those 3 things and not having enough of them? They probably don't play Arena. I would bet on it. I would bet my life they don't play any Arena. The people that complain about kingdom level and power and writs, the people that complain about pets or stop and get pets during vault events, or the people complaining about Epic Trials. I bet you every single one of them, they have that in common, that they don't play Arena. Because I play Arena, and I don't whine about writs, I don't whine about pets, and I don't whine about Epic Trials. And I've got every single Epic Trial done, and I have higher kingdom levels than other people that are been playing longer than me. They're higher level than me. They're higher VIP than me. They even know more than me. And I have more writs, more kingdom levels than some people. So I'm obviously doing something right. But that was the little rant about people being hypocrites for not playing Arena. What do you think about that? Mike says, I wish someone could just remote view my account and let me know. Me too, dude. Like, I want to do that so bad. I want to help people by looking at their account, because it's really hard to give advice unless I can specifically see what you're doing and what you got and what you don't got. Lord Augustin says, Epic Trials is fun, Arena is boring. Yeah, so is practice, though. Like, doing push-ups is boring. Running a mile is boring. Doing 1,000,000 layups is boring. Lifting weights is boring. It's all boring, but it makes you better. Makes you stronger. Studying is boring. You know what I'm trying to do? I'm like your coach, and I'm begging you to practice. You know what I mean? If you practice, you're going to get better. I'm like your coach. I'm like your teacher, giving you homework, trying to make you smarter so you score 100% on the test. No, everybody I hate the teacher, I hate my coach. Of course you do, because they're trying to force you to do things that make you better, and nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to do something boring like practice or study or do homework. But guess what? That's why the teacher gives you homework. That's why the teacher asks you to study, so you can be smarter and score higher on your test. That's why the coach asks you to practice. That's why the coach asks you to work out, so you can be better in the game and do better. When you're out there in the game and he can't give you advice, you already You already did your push-ups. You already did your practice. You're going to be good. When the teacher can't, like, whisper the answer in your ear during a test, well, they already gave you homework. They already asked you to study. That's all I'm trying to do. I'm trying to be your coach or your teacher. If you don't want to listen, it's all up to you. You can go to the forum and beg to make the epic trials easier. That's like trying to steal the answers to the test from the teacher. Or cheating while you're playing basketball or something. You're gonna ask the ref to change the rules. You're gonna ask the other team to go easy on you because they're too tall. That's kind of sissy to me. Alright, let's go. Let's see if this team is any good. Alright, what do we need? Green. Okay, brown's fine. Can you burn them up? Let's burn them up again. It's fun. We got 3 there. We got 3 there. Let's go over here, I guess. Burn them up. Making me a bunch of yellow. Thank you. Alright, yellow to brown, or brown to yellow, whatever it is. Bang. Yeah, most of the advice I give, it's not to, like, make anybody feel bad. It's just to make you, just better. Let's do this, I guess, on, who's the biggest threat on their team? Maybe him, actually. Let's go on him. Then we can maybe hit him with skulls. Alright, let's do this. Now, we're super close. Once that ice goblin gets hit by that burn, I'm gonna hit him with the, shadow beast. And give the rest of their team a negative status effect. Let's go with, this. Alright, he got burned, so now I can hit him and give the whole team a negative status effect. Let's see what we get. It's fun. Let's see what they get. Ooh, they got lycanthropied. That's probably not the best thing ever. We still don't have alignment, by the way. Kind of waiting for it. If it don't happen, it don't happen. Like right now, wouldn't be a bad time. They don't use brown, so it's not really going to hurt me too bad if they get extra turns and stuff. But it's also only 8 damage. It's like cast it now or get hit by skulls and die. I'm just going to cast it now. And of course it gets transformed right after I hit it. Nice. Ooh, we could death mark them. We could hit... Another nice thing about this troop is I can hit death marks if I want to. But they're not burned right now, and I want them burned. I want to burn them both. Alright. I think that's more of a way, like, a safer way to kill them than the death mark gem. Of course! Keep transforming. Alright, still undefeated today. Mona Jackson, or Junior, you can't hear me? Can everybody else hear me? Mike D, you do daily arena. That's good. You get 3 offers a day. Those offers can be pets. Those offers can be writs. The things that you always are looking for. You do Thigh Master with a headset. Lord Augustin says I was complained about too easy epic trials. Yeah, that's something I would complain about too. Right, Mike D. Moggy says, hey, Cindy and everyone, I completed the last epic trial this morning when I woke up. Eyes were still half crossed. Wasn't too tricky this time. What's a Thigh Master? Hey, what's up, Junior? Must be on your end, because I think everybody else can hear me. Maybe turn your stuff up. Wesley can hear me. Sonic can hear me. Chad can hear me. So, must be on your end there, Junior. But what's up, Junior? Playing some arena. Trying to... If anybody has any questions... Like, the way most people are going to beat arena is by re-picking and re-picking, re-rolling, re-rolling, until you get something really, really good. And then it will go quickly. It should go quickly. You guys always see me just forcing myself to play with whatever it gives me, because I like doing that. It's fun as a challenge. But it also looks like it's super slow, and... Like, we haven't even got an OP team yet. I don't feel like I'm going super slow here, but I'm still going kind of slow. If we actually got an OP troop, it would go way faster. Oh, the other thing is you get gnomes in arena, and for some reason they seem to pop up quite a bit. So if you want gnomes, it's another good reason. For some reason nobody wants to hear it, though. You know what I mean? I can give you all the good reasons why to play arena, and people still won't do it. It's kind of funny. Let's burn them all up. Like, your mind is already decided. I don't like people like that. You just can't change their mind at all. They're stubborn. They just stick on there. They don't even want to hear the other side. I'm a little bit stubborn, but I like to hear the other side, and then eventually I do change. You've seen me before. Concede on certain things, of course. Takes me a little bit longer than some people, but it does happen. I'm not completely stubborn and hard-headed where I will never change my mind. It definitely happens. Alright, let's get a kill and inflict them with a random status effect. See what we get. Ooh, we got silence. That's one of the best ones. That's probably is the best one for arena. Silence. Deathmark, it could go off, but it probably won't, right? It's fun. It's probably the funnest one to get would be Deathmark. But silence, that works right away and affects their whole team. Now they're screwed until they clear that. All they can do is skull damage while they're burning to death. I got like tape over their mouth and they're burning to death. Just imagine that. That's what's happened to them. That's what my team has done to them. Yeah, I'll definitely do both sides of the argument. I like to do that. I should have been like a freaking lawyer. I know that sounds like, I don't know, you know what I mean? Sounds like, ooh, he thinks he should have been a lawyer. He thinks he's smart or something. No, I just like to argue. I'm not saying I'm smart. And I like to look at both sides of things and argue. So I still think playing arena is a good thing, but I do see, like, that it does take up a weekend. We could have any other event. Any other event would be better than arena. So it's clogging up a whole weekend. That's, like, the best argument against arena, besides it being slow and bad rewards, which is a given. Like, I've heard that before, but so is Treasure Hunt, and my most recent video was, like, arena's better than Treasure Hunt. Oh no. The internet connection quality is currently not sufficient to broadcast gameplay. I hope that doesn't bring me down. You guys see that? Well, goodbye if we go off the air. I'm sorry. Because I probably won't come back. We're like almost an hour in. Maybe it will, maybe it'll hang in there for us. Come on, internet. Uh-oh. You still hear me? All is good? Well, my phone's not working. You still see me? I'm gonna, like, just leave it where it's at. I'm not gonna touch nothing. Sometimes that helps. It probably doesn't really help, but it makes me feel like it helps. Let's see if I'm still live on my phone. It says 30 watching now. Okay, we're just gonna let it settle down. Okay, cool. You guys saw that, though. I'm not making stuff up. I think it showed it to you. Let me catch up in the chat while we let it settle down. Hit that like button, y'all. Chad says try logging out and then logging back into YouTube Junior. Hunter says the only thing I don't like about Arena is I'm currently working on leveling classes, and of course it doesn't help with that. Yeah, of course, if you're working on something else, I said that at the beginning of the live stream, this weekend's a great weekend to go do something else. Like, I don't recommend Arena, like, to everybody, but I feel like playing it here and there. Like, you don't practice all day, every day. You practice a couple times a week. So play Arena a couple times a week. Maybe do one a day, or pick a day and do the 3, or... You know, you don't practice all day, every day. So if I equate it to practice, I also gotta think of it like practice, to where you're not gonna play it forever, all day, every day. You're not gonna practice all day, every day. Unless you want to be, like, awesome, I guess, but... James says Jury is out for me on Arena. Mike D says, Malgi, it's a gnarly invention from the late 1980s was a thing. Talking about one, I'm going to see if I can buy one. Hunter says, I always like playing Devil's Advocate. Me too. You just got to have somebody that knows what you're doing, or else they kind of get mad. Malgi says, I did so much Arena in its old format years ago, so haven't really given the new one a shot. Old version was easy peasy trophies, right? Just Dawnbringer. That was back when Runic Blade was good. James says, yup. Everybody says they can still see me and hear me. Good morning, Sir Michael. Father's Day is tomorrow. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. That's a good one. Sir Michael says, thanks for the gifted subscription. We're going to get back going here. I'm just letting it settle down. We got Ruhan driving the train. We got Sane, the conductor. She's the manager of the train, taking tickets and whatnot. Hunters is the big bicep bodyguard, guarding those two, and the doorway to them. Chad is on the back, guarding the back of the train. Anybody that jumps on, he's going to kick them right back off. I think that's everybody, right? Yep. And Sir Michael got gifted by Sane, I think. All right, let's go. Let's try. All right, so we got the volcanic golem. Let's find a spot where we can maybe burn all 4. Right here. Perfect. I'm going to burn all 4 of them. 3 damage a turn. That's really good in Arena. Everybody on their team is burned up. We set their chair on fire. All right, now we got our damage dealer. We can take one of them out or get them so close that they burn to death. So who would we want to do that? He's getting 14 damage a cast. He could devour. I think I might go for the devour dude because he has 10 HP. I'll let the other guy burn to death. All right, green maybe. Purple's fine. Alright, he burned to death. Skulls. Might as well cast this because if it gets a kill, it's the last kill, so no big deal. Might as well just go for it. Extra turn. Extra turn. See you later. Still haven't lost even once. Just in saying that, I'm showing that it's possible. I'm not trying to flex or, you know. It's got a level up, too. Alright, 2 more. Let's see if we can clear this without losing again. I think that's... Is it 2 times in a row or 3 times? I don't know. I was playing a lot before the stream, so I can't remember how many we've done. I think this is only the 2nd one. Okay. Purple extra turn. Well, we already got purple once. Let's go again. Red and green. Skulls, because I don't want them to take skulls. Can get brown and yellow. You always want to get as much as you can out of every move. We got skulls again. What are you going to do? Okay. Gave them that brown extra turn, though. Alright. You're gonna burn me, I'm gonna burn you right back. How about that? How about them apples? I can burn 2 of them right now. I might wait. Let's get Azkila. Uh-oh. Alright, I'm gonna use the skulls to kill this. Then, who's their next biggest? Maybe him. He's... Ooh, that thing is kind of scary. He's a pretty good pick, too. If you see him, he's not like an OP gonna win it all for you, but he's another, like, pretty borderline good one. If you get some other good troops with him. He might be an OP one. Nah. He don't have any boost ratio, but he's just nice because he has mana generation and damage to multiple enemies. Alright, let's burn up all 4 of them. I was waiting for 4 to get close to each other. Or there's 3 now, but I was waiting. Uh-oh. Kind of want to get a kill with that so I can get attack. Let's just take the brown, maybe. Are they going to kill my Sunsail? Ah. Well, they're still burning. That's good. Alright, I can kill the stupid, this guy. So he won't summon again. The stupid this guy. Let's get that up, I guess. Let's cast it before he dies. Let's help this guy along. Oh, he's dead now. That hit harder than I thought it would. I didn't check the boost. Let's get yellow. Let's get skull up. Purple. Green. Might as well Sunsail it. +1, that's 5. Maybe not. I think I'll take brown while I got it. That'll give them skulls. This won't. Skulls. Kill that. Look at Princess Kilo with this freaking 13 attack. Our whole team has 5 extra attack because he got a kill, which is a lot in arena once again. Let's burn this dude. And then kill him with the Sunsail. We got this in the bag. Come on. Alright, another win. Hey, thanks, Junior. Shout out to your mom. Mike D says, my kids get all the fame for Mother's Day. Right. Nothing wrong with a little flexing. For sure. Call myself the king of the arena. I think that's enough flexing. There's some other people that are really good at it, though. Most of the time they re-roll, though, and stuff. I don't re-roll, so... When I lose, it's because... I used the team that they gave me. If I ever talk about I lost, most likely it's because I used exactly what they gave me and I didn't repick. I'd probably never lose on a repick. Like, ever. Maybe, like, once in the... And then, like, still finish it off with... all the victories. We got 4 red right here. I love burning their whole team. It's so fun. Can also help them get into range for other stuff on my team, like this. Give my whole team attack now. And then the Shadow Beast. Once something gets to 8 damage, I can hit them with another negative status effect. It's fun. Arena's fun to me. I don't get why people think it's... The people that hate it are losing. Like, I'm convinced. We don't have people out there, like, crushing it. Maybe a couple. But most people that hate Arena are not good at it. At least I secretly think that about you. Unless I know otherwise. Like, I know you. If you're a stranger and you hate Arena, I secretly think you're not good at the game. Just honestly. I'm just being completely honest. That's the secret thought I have for a stranger that hates Arena. In the back of my head, I'm like, they're probably not very good at this game. Just honestly. Let's get skulls. Because I just picture you losing at it, and that means you're not good. I don't know. Because I haven't lost one time on live stream without re-rolling. That means it's possible. So you could scrape and scrap through it re-rolling. Maybe lose once here or there and still get through it. It's not that bad. And with an OP troop, you can go way faster than me, so it won't look as slow. I still want to get a team with the OP troop. I just haven't got one yet. Hunters will never re-roll. You like the challenge? And that's... People that end up saying that, they end up being super good at the game later on. Or they already are. Like, I love seeing people's progress. Once again, I'm just trying to be your coach or your teacher. You probably hate your teachers, and you probably hate your coach, but they just want you to get better. Princess Fizzbang. Gain an extra turn and either explode all green gems or give 5 points of random skill to a random ally. If the ally is a goblin, give double the effect. Not OP, just kind of borderline, kind of fun. 7 light splash damage to an enemy and a random enemy. If the enemy is construct, explode. So none of these are good. This one's okay. Like, we got 2 okay troops. This would be fun. I'd probably pick the fun one. Lamia's bad. Swamp Rat. That's not bad. Once again, we're getting borderline. I'd probably pick this. Maybe I'll just pick through the team and then re-roll, so you can see what I would pick. I don't know here. These are all pretty bad. Like, this could make purple, but only 6, and, like, we're not... I might pick her. Pride Hunter. He's not a bad common. If you see him there, you can silence and hit him. This one's not bad either. I don't like that one. These 2 are decent. I don't have a red troop yet. I'd probably go with this. So that would be my team. But I'm going to re-roll until I get something OP this time. Just because I want to show you how it should look. He's like okay. There's not like so many skulls in Arena that he's going to be super awesome, but he's not bad. I like Sir Snothelm here. I might pick him, but I'll go with Centurigon because he's one of the... Centurigon's one of those troops that's awesome outside of Arena, but not as good in Arena. That's not bad right there. I'd probably go with him. It's kind of fun to just pick teams, too. That's not bad. A summon and damage. Shadow Beast again, which is just fun. I'd probably go with this one. And then Mammoth. Whenever you see Mammoth, it's pretty good. Deals 5 damage to an enemy's life and armor. Boosted by blue. So we can hit both. It's pretty much true damage. So I'd probably pick that. So that would be my team for this one, but we don't have an OP troop again. Oops. I guess I gotta go to battle if I pick them all. Dang. Now I almost want to try it, but we're like an hour in and I haven't done an OP team yet. Guess I'll just retreat twice. I don't know. I should probably re-roll before I actually pick the common. Or, I think I hit yes. Alright, anyway. I want to get an OP troop. Convert a chosen mannequin, Uber Doomskull. Create 8 green gems and 4 web gems. Summon. I mean, that's pretty good. Summon. That one's not bad. I might pick him just for fun. That's not bad. Once again, we're going to get like a borderline. Nobody's gonna be super awesome. Kind of like Wall of Bones. Only problem with him is if it ends up being your first slot, you can't do any kind of skull damage. Shaman of Set. It does have a bleed. And it makes a ton of red. 10 damage, then eliminate 10 from 2 random skills. That's kind of good. I'd probably do this one for fun. Rock Spirit's pretty good. I think this is an OP troop finally. Rock Spirit. Okay. Gems of a chosen color to burning gems. That's red. Let's go with the steam turret. And then I love poison. And I don't have any red yet. So for once we got an OP troop. I think Rock Spirit's the first OP troop we've seen. Because it hits all enemies. It has a boost ratio. That's pretty high. ×4. So let's see how this goes. Should I put him up or should I protect him? Yeah, let's put him in 3rd slot. Most protected slot. Let's see if he's OP. You think Lapina's OP? She's not bad. Ooh, we almost got him up already. Oh, there he is. Now, I wish I had a row with like 3 in it. Let's see how much it does. Oh, it's not as good as I thought it would be. It's going to get better and better, though. We have 2 troops hitting all enemies. Poison them. 6 damage. Let's hit him. This might be not as OP as I thought it was. I think you need more than, more brown. Or wait! I did a column when it meant... Ah, that's why. I thought it meant column. I did a... Ah, that's why. Never mind, he might still be OP. I picked the wrong, row. Idiot. Let's poison somebody else. Poisoning things that aren't just gonna die right away. Let's let that poison do some work. Alright, here he is again. Let's do it right. Alright, so we got 2 in this row. 1 in this row. 1 in this row with a bomb. 2 in this row. 2 in this row with a bomb. Let's do this one. That was much better. Pick the right row. Here he's up again, too. We got 2, we got 3. Alright. We're off to the races now that I know what I'm doing here. Tyrion says I'm back and forth on Arena, back on... Yeah, you're also like a super high-level player that already knows what you're doing and stuff. Alright, here we go. We got 3. Oh, come on. We got this, though. A little bit of backup. Shaping operation. Purple and blue. Brown. Ooh. Oops, I didn't want to do that. What color? Definitely not brown. Yellow we use. Purple we use. I guess it doesn't matter. Let's just do yellow. Let's do purple. They use purple. What does this do anyway? Oh, okay. It's not going to get rid of them. It's just going to choose... Okay. Let's poison somebody, I guess. Somebody with more than 6 HP. So you're poison and bled. So fun. Alright. Let's do this again. There's 14 yellow. So we're just going to pick yellow. Make 14 red, get an extra turn. Get up our spider. Cast our spider, poison everybody. 6 damage. Right here. Alright, let's just get up the rock, dude. Let's finish him off. I don't care what's on the board, you're dead. This team's probably the most OP team we've had so far. It's not overwhelmingly OP, but it's pretty close. Everything on the team's nice. And the Rock Spirit is probably the most OP thing we've had so far. He's not, like, super OP, because he's not killing them in one shot or anything, but, like, 2 shots, maybe. Alright, first let's cast the spider, because the other guy's going to make a bunch of red, and we want to be able to take that red in. So let's cast this on somebody. Let's just get rid of him. Poison him. Ah! Spider's going to take him out, though, from the grave. Alright, we got 11 yellow. So we make 11 red. Oh, we don't even need red now, though. That's the problem. Oh, Rock Spirit it is. Come on, Rock Spirit. Can you do it? Got nothing. Oh, yellow. Ugh. Alright, come on, Rock Spirit. Got 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. We got 2 down here. We got an extra turn right here, though. Guess I'll take the damage right now. Okay. Let's take yellow way over here. Make sure they don't get skulls on us. Got the green. Ooh, we got Rock Spirit. There you go. 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. We got 2 here. And they're dead. Mike D says, rest in peace, the Iron Cheek. Yup. Moggy says, arena all back to basics and some thought needed. It is a good learning tool, especially for newcomers. It's just lower numbers, same challenges. You been into AEW? Tyrion says, but the grain of salt is I play a lot. I have a ridiculous amount of gem keys. The time I could spend on arena to get the few free rewards is dwarfed by... Right? I mean, you could get writs, but yeah. Merchants and angels are good. It's 2 places you can get them, so... If you're going for writs, if you need deeds, if you need books, if you need kingdom levels, you could switch back and forth. Maybe you're bored of merchants and angels. You've been doing it for 3 hours, and you're like, man, I need a break from this. You could go do arena. It's something completely different that might give you writs, too. Especially on arena weekend, when it's the event. Like, there's definitely writs that you could get. Alright, let's continue with the OP team. Yeah, Lapina is good. I'm more like the troops that hit all enemies. Could get yellow and red, but our Rock Spirit is kind of our goal. Ooh, we got skulls too. Brown and purple, where are you at? Alright, yellow and red it is. Alright, who are we gonna poison? Let's poison the Goblin. He only has 10 HP. He'll be the quickest to kill with poison. We got 2 brown here, 1 there, 1 there, 2 there, 2 there. Let's hit the skulls too. Alright. Just gotta do it one more time. Come on. How can we do this where they won't get skulls too? That? Here's some brown up here. Got him again. Okay, there's 2 there. There's 2 down there with a Doom Skull. Let's go with that. Super close. Alright. Like, imagine this off live stream, and I'm focusing on Rock Spirit and maybe getting up the steam turret for a little bit of backup. It would go pretty quick. Green and red, that's hard to pass up. And brown. Who we poisoning today? Ooh, that turtle with only 10? Get him poisoned. Let's take some brown, because that's our strategy. More brown down here. Take the skulls first. More skulls. We got 2 in this one, we got 3. Let's see what that does. Ah. Come on. Let's do it again. Oops. Probably should have casted, Uh-oh. It's okay. Alright. We got 2 down here. We got a red, though. Ooh, free skull kill. Go right here, I guess. Killed him. It's scatter damage, so anytime you get a kill, it's going to concentrate more on the 3 remaining. If you kill 2 enemies, it's going to concentrate more on the 2 remaining. That's what scatter damage does. Just gets better and better as you get kills. And I think we have 2 troops with that. Okay. Purple. Purple and brown. Where you at? Purple and brown. Purple and brown. So we'll take that. Get up our spider, I guess. Oh, there we go. Okay, 2, 2, 3. 3's pretty good. Let's take the red. We got 3 and 2 skulls up here. Start knocking them down. Here we go. We got the steam turret too. Almost want to take that yellow potion. Ouch! Ooh! And they death marked. Alright, we got to get that thing up quick. Alright, don't die on me. Don't die on me now. Okay, we got 2, we got 2, we got 2, we got 1. We got 2 and a bomb. We could hit a yellow potion with 2. Let's do that. And a bomb. But they're dead anyway, so it don't matter. But I got an extra turn too, and I got both things back up. So we still would have... If they survived at all, they still were going to take another one on the chin. And undefeated again. That's basically arena. And so far I have every single reward. We're working on the second set now. Alright. I want to see if I can get an OP troop. I like this troop. Nah. Dimtraxia is okay. You could burn all enemies. That's so fun. With scatter damage. Poison and disease to random enemies. Look for burns, look for bleeds, look for poison. Like, in that order, kind of. Gluttony. I think I'm going to go Plague Rat. I like the status effects. More scatter damage. Could go all in on that. And then... Dwarven Gate. Could barrier... all allies. Let's do that. We got to put him way in the back because we don't want him stepping up to the plate with his 0 attack. Or maybe we put him in first slot and we don't worry about attack at all. And we let him take the hits on the chin. There's like 2 different ways to do it. Because we do have a lot of scatter damage. But if they happen to hit like with spells. But he'll get up and he'll cast barriers on him. So I don't know. I think I'm going to go like this. I'm going to be blocking no matter what here. Feel like no matter what, I'm blocking something. Who should we block? I guess Nature Weird. Let's see what happens here. It's kind of a weird team, but we got 2 scatter damage troops. We got something that can burn all enemies with a 75% chance. We got something that's going to poison and disease and mana generate. This thing also mana generates, barriers all our allies. Like, we're probably not going to lose. Mike D's been a member for 23 months. That's almost 2 years. Thank you for the continued support, Mike D. Tyrion says, on mobile, I am very much playing Arena this weekend for free rewards. You can only play this game for like maybe pushing 3 hours. Right, exactly. And if I'm not on live stream, don't think I'm playing this game for more than like an hour or 2. Unless it's Vault Weekend. Vault Weekend, I'll play for 3 hours at a time. Maybe 4, max. Depending on, if I'm going for like a new record of Vault Keys, I might play a little bit more. Or I might do like 2 hours here and 2 hours there or something. Maybe not straight, but I'll play a lot more on a Vault Weekend. But when it's not Vault event, I'm playing like 1 hour a day, unless I'm live streaming. Or unless I'm making like some sort of long video, and then I also have to play. Maybe I'll go to like 2 hours, but you won't find me playing this game for more than like an hour a day most times. It's like at the beginning of the game, you do play a little bit more because you're trying to get everything going. But once you get past that point, you got everything open, you kind of start to scale back a little bit from like 2 hours a day to an hour and a half, and then you'll get down to like an hour a day. You can get everything done in about 45 minutes or so, and then maybe you like spend 15 minutes on some other goal that you have. All right, so yellow is important here. We want to, or blue. Let's take this. Yellow, blue. All right, well, green, fine. They entangled. That's so dumb. They entangled my Dwarven Gate, who has no attack anyway. Alright, they're starting to hit him. I really want to get it up before it dies. Look, cleared its entangle. Most useless thing ever. Unless we can gain attack somehow. Alright, I poisoned 2 of them. Now we can do Dwarven Gate, barrier our whole team. And give them all mana. Alright, now we got this, which could burn their whole team. 75% chance. Now they're all burnt and 2 of them are poisoned. You just like watch them die. I don't know, I get excited about Arena sometimes. It's fun. Let's see. I'll get them back up, maybe. Just in case. Somebody just died over there. Now let's do this. Oh, they just died for no reason. It's pretty fun. Lupina does have a good boost ratio. Hunter says, I feel like they should at least add leaderboard rewards for the Arena event. Yeah, I know. That and, like, Treasure Hunt, maybe. Arena needs it first, though. There's a leaderboard for every single other event. What the heck? Except for Arena and Vault Event. But Vault Event has pity keys, which is kind of like something at least. Arena has nothing. Why can't you have a leaderboard? Give them a little bit of extra rewards. For the people that want to play it, they can go get their Brits, their Chaos Orbs, their Gem Keys, their Event Keys, their Shards for Diamonds. Then they can also be on a leaderboard and get rewards for that. Maybe like more Writs or something. Like a certain amount of Writs and a Chaos Orb for the first place. Like a major Orb of Chaos and 500 Writs for the winner. Or whatever. Maybe more, maybe less, maybe something else, but that's something I've been saying for a while. Brian says, always happens. I get up and check what new Gems of War Cinny has put out, and I join live even when told it is happening. Alright. Got a giant green. We could take brown and then green, though. I think it's the same thing either way. We don't need brown at all, so I'm not even... Yeah. Okay. Got this blue. Got the yellow up there. I should have took that first. Because it was up higher. Alright, so now... Let's do this first, I think. Get them poisoned. We'll hold that Dwarven Gate, because it's going to give us mana. And 2 of our troops are up, so it would be a waste to cast it right now. Let's try to burn them. Got them. Both times I cast that, I got them. So that's scatter damage to everybody, and then 3 damage a turn after that. Whoops. Gotta remember I have no attack. Alright, more scatter damage. And they just burn to death faster. And it just died randomly. Fell over and died. Rewards need to be revamped on Treasure Hunt to be comparable to other content. Exactly, man. If you play Treasure Hunt, no matter how you play it, if you play it slow and you're like really good at it and you can get 1,000,000 turns and 1,000,000 vaults, you're still only going to come out of there with maybe 10 gems, maybe 8, maybe 7, for like tons of time invested. If you do them quickly, like I think is the meta right now, if you're going to do the meta of something that's terrible, like Treasure Hunt, you play them as quick as you can, you pass through your turns, you get as many like green chests or boxes that you can. You got to at least get to those so you can get some gems. And you get like 1 gem for like 2 or 3 minutes of gameplay. So, and then it's something that's not helping you get better at the game too. It's definitely not worth it. And then they have no writs in there. There's no deeds in there. There's no chance at gnomes in there. There's no chance at dragonite in there. Like all the new stuff, cursed runes, orbs, anything that's newer than like 4 years ago or 5 years ago. There's not even a millimeter of a tiny percent of a chance that you're going to get it. It's not possible. It's impossible. At least here with Arena, I could get writs. I could get an offer after this that gives me a pet. There could be a gnome in the battle that could give me anything in the game, pretty much. So Arena could possibly give you almost anything in the game. Treasure Hunt, you literally can only get like gems, keys, glory, gold, and souls. And that's it. Nothing else. Not even possible. If you had the best luck in the freaking world, it's not even possible. So that's the only way I can make Arena appealing, is to compare it to Treasure Hunt. So that's why I keep doing it. Because I know overall people hate it and it's not worth the time. Let's try to burn them all up. Bunch of green. Some poison. Here we go. Poisoned and burnt. I could probably just sit back and let them die now. Let's just get barrier. Get a barrier and like sit back and let them die. There goes 1. Doom Skull. There goes 2, 3. And oh, he cleared it. He took some antibiotics and cleared it. What up, bull? Beg says new revamp of Treasure Hunt would give Cedrics instead of gems. That'd be cool. Just a chance at any kind of gnome or gnome loot, like, gives you a chance at almost anything in the game. You know what I mean? You could get a vault key, which then gives you a chance at anything in the game. So the fact that gnomes can appear in Arena, and they do frequently, means that you can get almost anything in the game. Like, Treasure Hunt, you can't. There's no enemies, so there's no gnomes. And the only loot you can get, they show you on the side of the screen, and that's literally it. Nothing else. Not even possible. Bull says, I'll try holding a competition tomorrow on my lake. Oh, you trying to catch some fish? You're down fishing. Wormskull says, you mentioned that Treasure Hunt was only viable for early game. That was old, like, it's probably a really super old video that I made. So if you heard me say that, it was a long time ago. Now I think it's not viable for anybody. So just for the record. Sometimes, like, that's how everything is, though. Like, cavemen probably thought the moon was something else. You know what I mean? A plate in the sky that has a stake on the other side of it. Like, cavemen probably thought the moon was a plate in the sky that has a stake on the other side of it. But then time passes, they're not cavemen anymore. They learn, they realize the moon is not a plate in the sky with a stake on the other side of it. So, you know, treasure hunt was good. Like, the game changes also. So treasure hunt was a good thing to play as an early game player way back in the day when I said that. Now it's not. Now it's not good anytime. In my opinion, at least. Give me a moon stake. But yeah, I mean, I have said that. But if you look at the how many years ago I said that on the video that I said it on, then you'll understand. There's other things that I've said, like, this is the best team, or that's the best team, or this is the best mythic, or that's the best mythic. Well, if 2 or 3 years pass by and new mythics come in, or a team gets nerfed, or a better team comes along, of course that's not true anymore. That's an old video with an old opinion. That's a crazy thing about YouTube. I could have somebody could watch a video from 4 years ago and hear something that was cool back then when I said it, but it's not cool anymore. Because I can't predict the future. But yeah, back in the day, it was like, treasure hunt was the only place where you would... Like, the reason it was good was because it wasn't good, type of stuff. Like, treasure hunt was the only place where you would not get hero experience. So then that would make, in turn, make PvP, like, not as hard, while you were also getting resources. Like, it's something you could do to get resources without increasing your level. So you could keep your level low, so PvP would be easier. Like... That's an antiquated way of thinking about the game these days. You can get resources so fast through the Vault event, you don't even want to try to keep your level low or anything. And PvP doesn't get played as much as it used to. PvP used to be one of the best things to do in the entire game back then. Blue, I guess. I will make them a big ol' extra turn, though. Let's see. I don't know what to take here. We don't need brown at all. If we take that green, they get a giant extra turn. I guess I'll take this blue. Is that going to make the same thing happen, though? It's like anywhere I go, they're going to get... Maybe I'll make them do it. They'll have to take the blue. Ah, it didn't work out. I just wasted a whole turn. Still won't matter, though. Let's do this. Poison them. And then let's burn them. Hopefully. It's a 75% chance. Got it. So they're poisoned and burnt. Fun stuff. It's fun that mechanics actually work. Like, in the rest of the game, you're never going to say, yay, I poisoned something, unless you're using Scorpius. In the real game, like everywhere else in the game, you're not going to be like, yay, I burnt something, unless you have Fireblade and then you take skulls. You're never going to say that in the main game, except for very specific situations. Every single battle in Arena, if I get burned or poisoned, I'm excited. It makes some mechanics, like, more exciting. Let's just get everybody poisoned now. Let's give a barrier to our whole team now. And mana. Let's kill them. Let's stay undefeated. Two more battles. Let's see if we can do it. Probably the train is slowing down a little. Probably the zombies are converging. I do have a hard out today. My daughter is going to a birthday party, and I got to get her all ready and stuff. Her grandma's going to take her, but I got to be, like, not on live stream when it's time for her to go. Moggy says treasure hunt has never changed, or did it once years ago? I think it's never changed. Brian says, not a fan, but mobile has rewards for watching ads. The ad rewards are better than treasure hunt and takes less time. That's funny. Moggy says, I remember being a new player trying to grind treasure hunt. Yeah, unfortunate, huh? PlayStation and PC are more higher than us Xboxers. Bull says, I hate arena and treasure map, hence why I'm gone fishing. Yeah, more players. Like, PC's just harder, but it's the best place to play. PC's harder to, like... PC Mobile is like the big boys, the big leagues. And I'll admit that. PlayStation is not the big leagues. Like, PC Mobile is like, there's more players, so there's more competition for leaderboards. So Guild Wars is harder. Can't get that sentence out. Guild Wars is harder, etc. But also on PC, you have faster loading times. It's way easier to match gems. It's easier to take tribute. So it's kind of like a little bit here, a little bit there, a little give and take. The leaderboards are harder to get on. Guild Wars is harder, but your tribute's way easier to take. The gems are way easier to move, and the game loads much faster. So your vault event, you should get way more vault keys than me. And, you know, anything you're doing in the game that you're grinding, your loading bar is going to go way faster. It seems like it anyways. I need to time it, because mine definitely pauses. And I know that PC doesn't. Like, I've played on PC Mobile, and I've played on... I'm not just saying things. Like, I've tried both of them. Multiple times. And PC definitely seems like it loads faster. Even if it's just a millisecond. If you're doing 1 billion battles over the weekend with Ironhawk, and you add 1 millisecond per every billion... Yeah, 1 billion times 1 millisecond actually adds up to something significant. But the other side of that argument is that PlayStation has controller, and it's easier to cast spells with the controller. So I'll give you the other side of that argument. But PC Mobile, you can also use a controller. You can plug one in and use it, so it's not like you can't. See how I argue with myself back and forth? Why'd I take skulls? What an idiot. That guy just took skulls with something that has 0 attack. That guy. What a dummy. Alright. Let's get up our, yeah, let's do red. Explode. People are dying over there from stuff. Oh! See you later, sir. Win again. More players you've met in stream. Cavemen moon plates. The Earth is flat. Exactly. Moggy says a lot of people playing Puzzle Quest 3. Yeah, but you know, that's like a more like a what's Puzzle? I never played it, so I can't talk about it too much. Like Puzzle Quest. I know it's the it's like the closest game to Gems of War. If you ever wanted to play a similar game to Gems of War, Puzzle Quest is that. It's made by the same people. It came out before Gems of War. Like Puzzle Quest 1 came out before Gems of War. And Gems of War is kind of like based on that, but it's different. Same developers, but they use like assets from that game for this game. They use mechanics from that game for this game. So it's very similar, but Gems of War is definitely better. And definitely better to play for like the long term. Definitely better for free to play and like getting more bang for your buck and everything. That's what I've heard anyway. Like Puzzle Quest supposedly there's like a lot of weird grinding per day that you have to do. You can actually like beat it and be done with it. I think you have to like invest more money into it. It's more pay to win type of stuff. That's what I've heard anyway. This is all hearsay. But you're better off sticking with Gems of War if you're going to choose between the two. But you could go play Puzzle Quest, beat it, and then come back to Gems of War. I think it's not like you beat it, but you kind of like beat it type stuff, like air quotes. I don't know. But I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think about that. But yeah, every time they put out a Puzzle Quest, they're like hoping it does better than Gems of War, but it never does. Like Puzzle Quest 2... or whatever. I don't know. I can't speak on this too much because I've never even played it. I've just heard things and read things. But that's the gist I get. I could play it, and it would probably be good for the channel. But not as many people play that either, as much as you would think. More people play Gems of War. There's more
of an audience, it'd probably be better if I just stick with this than to go play that instead of something I enjoy, like maybe playing Diablo 4 next after I beat Elden Ring. Like, I don't have enough time to be playing like 4 different games. I got like enough for 3, and one of those I only get to play like once a week type of stuff. And like 2 of those, pretty much, I only get to play once a week. I play Gems of War every day, then I play Elden Ring like once a week, and I play EverQuest like once a week. That's about it. I have no time for anything else. But once I beat Elden Ring, it's like I have an open slot. And I'm pretty close, I think. And the best thing for the channel would probably be Puzzle Quest 3 or a Puzzle Quest game. Because it's super similar to Gems of War, which is the best game on my channel. But I don't know. I'm probably going to end up playing something I enjoy instead. Maybe I can check it out or something. Maybe I can give my thoughts. I don't know. But that is like, hey, somebody out there is struggling and they want to grab their own lane. Go play Puzzle Quest, man. If you're out there playing Gems of War and you're not getting as much traction as you want, that'd be a good idea. Plus, it would free up the Gems of War economy a little bit. There's too many people trying to do videos over here. Go play some Puzzle Quests, man. Help everybody out. Help yourself and help us too. Instead of another Gems of War channel, somebody make a freaking Puzzle Quest channel. It's pretty similar. It's almost the same people probably would watch. It would help everybody. Instead of driving down the same old road that me and Tacet made 6 years ago. Go make your own road. Let's see. Let's try to burn them up. Let's hit the armor, the barrier, the mana. Let's do the other scatter damage. And we poison this guy, and it's just a matter of time. Can sit back, their legs crossed, with a nice little mixed drink with the umbrella in it. We got our sun hat on, we're leaned back. Suntan lotion on our chest. Just waiting for this guy to die. Kick back, relaxing. He thinks he's doing something, but he's just really just dying. What you doing there, little buddy? You trying awful hard. Oh, see you later. Imagine if I re-rolled. This is like what it would look like. Just domination. That's why I don't do it. Don't bash me, says Moggy. Bull says, Puzzle Quest 3 is shit. I played it 30 minutes and deleted it. Brian Walker says, so true. Poison and bleed or burn are the GOAT in Arena. Yeah, once you learn like what works and what doesn't, you just can't apply outside mechanics to Arena. Doesn't work. Like, Rowan's not as good. Centurigon's not as good. Like, some things aren't as good in Arena as they are outside of it. And then things that are terrible outside of Arena are OP inside of it. It's a totally different ballgame. That's why it's fun. Wide leg jeans. Bowl haircut. Yeah. Dude, I had a bowl haircut. Wormskull says, I just started a new account on the Nintendo Switch. I like mobile better. Yeah, Nintendo Switch is behind by like 9 months, too. Skull baiting on AI. Victor Silverio says, didn't like Puzzle Quest 3, felt like missing something there. See, that's the kind of stuff I hear and then I repeat to everybody else, because I always hear that. I never hear anybody saying Puzzle Quest 3 is awesome, and they're going to quit Gems of War and go play that. I could never hear that. Bull says, I'm on Xbox, and a lot of times when a pet is called, it doesn't pop up straight away. You have to restart the game, and also keep getting disconnected from chat. If you complain to the devs, would they fix it? I don't know. It's a toss-up. Moggy says, I see. Good to know. It's alright. Bit of fun. Still love gems. Seen a lot of Gems of War Kingdoms pop up there. Have a look and let us know. Don't do it, Senny. You'll never get that time back. It's pure shit. Puzzle Quest 3, you get to match diagonally. Then your turns run out. It's free to play on Xbox. There's AP instead of a timer on PS4. Fully invested in gems. PQ3 has a Discord server. I'm in it. Don't know if I can post a link here, though. Sane says a guild member is asking about the best classes. Oh, I did a class tier list, though, Sane. At least, like, in the last year or two. Probably 2 years ago, maybe. It's probably still pretty current. Look up a class tier list. But I'll go over it right now for you. $100 for a year subscription. Wow. I've not spent anything, learnt my lesson. Yeah, I'm trying to save y'all money and help you out. So I'm your financial advisor, your teacher, and your coach. For Gems of War. Let's look at the classes for Sane. I might get off here after that, y'all. Running out of steam, they're converging. You guys are fighting valiantly. But I also have a hard out coming up. I spent too much time. Alright, so the best classes. Number 1 is probably Elementalist. It's because of all the third trait. Elemental Force. It's so OP. And it makes you an Elemental, and you can get 50% start, and Elemental's one of the best typings in the game. It's got other stuff, too, but mostly that third trait makes it OP. It's got a freeze. It's got the Storm Aura, so a Dust Storm. It's got Rock Solid. It's always nice to see. It's got Lightning Strike. It's always nice to see. It's got Fortitude, which is nice. So it's a solid class with an OP third trait. It's one of the best classes in the entire game. Of course, Titan. Everybody knows that. %50 start for giant allies. It's got a stun. It's got Storm Aura again. It's got Rock Solid again. It's got Lightning Strike again. It's got Bloodthirsty also. And then also Fortitude. That 50% start with that Rock Solid, with that Storm Aura, with that Lightning Strike. It's one of the best in the game. So Elementalist and Titan would be a good start if you want to tell them like the 2 best classes. What else do we got? What's going to jump out at me? Monk is good. Jumps out a little bit. Orb Weaver's pretty good for like defensive purposes. Sentinel's good, but like Elementalist and Titan kind of overshadow it. It's in their shadow. Slayer's good for like high level. Spearwalker's okay. Sunspear's good for like fire classes, Fire Blade, red teams. Thief is good. Yeah, the ones that jump out at me, like Archer jumps out a little bit. Frost Mage jumps out a little bit at me. Monk. So probably Monk would be one of the good ones. It's got that gain 3 mana when matching 4 or more gems. It's got Agile. It's got a freeze. got Rock Solid also. And Fortitude. It's kind of the mana thing that's pretty much its gimmick. I think it has like the most, it has the 20% chance to dodge, right? I don't know, it's just like it has a dodge with a barrier, too. And Fortitude. It's pretty defensive, and it's giving you mana every time you do a 4 or 5 gym match. It's pretty nice. I don't know if it's the third best, but it's up there. It's nice. Orb Weaver's nice. Sentinel's good. It's just, in a different world, it would be good, but Titan and Elementalist just knock it down a little bit. Slayer's good, but it's like for late game. You don't want to do it first or anything. It's for like Zul'Goth teams. Spearwalker's cool for defense, kind of like Orb Weaver. If you're going to slot it in next to something, it's like an Orb Weaver type of deal. Sunspear for your red teams and your Phoenicias and your Yao Gui Queen Titania teams and stuff like that. Thief is pretty awesome. 50% start. Deal 7 damage to the last enemy in 4 or 5 gym match. It's got Greedy. It's got Hunt. Hunter's Mark a random enemy in 4 or 5 gym match. It has a bunch of summons on it. It's got a Dark Storm, another summon, Stealthy. It's got another summon down here. Poison a random enemy with matching purple gems. It's got Dodge. These are all good. And then Rising Shadows, 7% chance to assassinate the last enemy when another enemy dies. That'd be up there for me, at least. Elementalist, Titan, Thief, Monk. Going over the best classes. I like Archer. 50% start. 15% chance for skull damage to be lethal. It's got the Hunter's Mark. It's got a Entangle. It's got a Green Storm. Or Backup. It's got a Dodge. Or another summon. So it's pretty cool too. I like Thief. I don't know if it's a top 5, but it's up there too. It's a top 10. Archmagus is good. Gain 2 bonus purple mana when matching purple gems. It's like the best purple class. Then it has a 50% start. So it's the best purple class with a 50% start. So if you had a purple team. Bonus purple. You could do Arcane Surge and that trait together. You like match a purple and you get up right away with a 50% start. Imagine a troop, your hero, with a 50% start, with a gain bonus purple mana from purple gem matches, with a gain 2 bonus purple mana when matching purple gems. That's like an auto fill. I like Assassin too, but I don't know if I'd put it up there in the top 5 or anything. Frostmage is good. It's like Elementalist came in and Frostmage doesn't get used as much, but it used to be the main way you would freeze. Geomancer's cool just because of the 50% start for Construct. Yeah, I don't know. That's about as far as I want to go right now, but gotta diversify a little bit, so you can't just only do, like, you want to get Elementalist and Titan, and then you want to kind of, like, diversify. Maybe get Thief, Archer, Archmagus, and then maybe Sunspear for the red, and you know what I mean? I don't know. I hope I helped there. That's what I would say. Maybe people have some comments in the chat, though. Alright, any more questions or comments? Do you think they will eventually make Gems a cross-platform game? Well, you can play PC mobile at least, but that would be awesome. I hope so. Wesley says I personally use Bard. I use Bard sometimes, like a yellow team. It's really good for yellow teams. It's good when you're using Dawnbringer. It's good when you need like a 50% start and you're just trying to level up something that has a 50% start already. It's not the best choice. It's just good here and there, but it's not bad. Malgi says, I quite like it. It's got some charm. Fun to party up. Not addicted like Jim's, though. Monk is good. Yeah, Monk is good. No problem, Sane. I hope I also helped with what I did there a second ago. Bull says, I like Arc Magus class. Great with my double Venoxia team. Yeah, any kind of purple, especially your purple hero. The 50% start already. Take like one purple match, you're full. Moggy says, I've always loved the artwork on the Venoxia troop. She kicks butt too. Yeah, super underrated. You don't see very many people making Venoxia teams out there. I guess unless you like wander off into the weeds and go to people that I don't 100% recommend, but Venoxia is good. True damage to all and potential to loop. I'll always like that. Bull says I use that team to get all my delves up to level 500. The ones it lets you do. Easy peasy, just works great. The star, the feet are kind of sus. Double Venoxia team. Slayer for high level players, for sure. Chad says already, y'all. Take care, everyone, and thanks, Cinny. Aggressively fondle that like button on the way out. For sure. All right, I hope somebody learned something today. Any more questions, put it in the chat, but I think I'm out of here. I got to get a little 7-year-old ready for a birthday party. Brush her hair, you know, bathing suit, present or whatever, all that stuff. So, I'll see you guys. Thanks for joining me today. I had fun. I just like arena, though. You know, I'm not sitting here playing it for hours every day. Don't get me wrong. But when it's the event for the weekend and there's nothing else going on, I definitely play it a little more. At least do your 3 a day. Get those offers. You love pets, don't you? You want to level up your kingdoms, right? You hate epic trials, don't you? Well, you should play arena. That's my argument, because it solves all those problems. Plus, you can get gnomes in there. Plus, you're going to get better at the game, etc. All right, we'll see y'all. Live wires. We'll see you, man. Later, Juan, Moggy, Mike D, Wormskull, Bull, Chad, Lord Augustin. Like, share, subscribe. Consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel. Comment below. And I'll see you guys for the spoilers. Guys and gals. You know we have 10% gals. I think we got the highest percentage out of any Gems of War channel. 10%. So for every 10 guys, there's at least 1 girl. So I think that's pretty cool. I like the nice mix. Get the opinion from both sides. Yada yada. Nobody wants a sausage party, do ya? Anyway. Spoilers tomorrow. Right? And we got the world event stuff. I think we got Guild Wars next week. That ought to be fun on Wednesday when we live stream it. I also have a new brown team I'm going to try for Guild Wars, because my brown team actually pooped the bed. Like, pooped its pants while it was sleeping or something. So, I'm going to try a new brown team next week. I fired my old brown team. I'll probably make a video where I say that, because it's always fun to say something got fired. Vince McMahon or Donald Trump. But anyway, see y'all. Have a good one. Thanks for joining me today. Sane, Moggy, Mike D, Livewire, Juan, Wormskull, Bull. We got Moggy, we got Bull, we got Chad, we got Sane, we got Wesley Odell. We got Mike, we got Moggy, we got Bull. We got Victor Silverio. We got Wormskull, we got Mike, we got Brian Walker. We got Moggy, we got Mike, we got Chad, we got Bull, we got Brian, we got Beg for Mercy. We got Mike, we got Bull, we got Brian, we got Moggy, we got Mike D with the member for 23 months, almost 2 years. Thank you so much for the continued support. What a legend. Hunters Hybrid Media. Lord Augustin. Tyrion Shark. We got Tyrion, we got Hunters, we got Mona Jackson, a.k.a. Junior. Mike, we got Sir Michael. Moggy, Sane. We got James Drake. Tyrion, James, Moggy, Junior, Wesley, Mona Jackson, in case you're listening, Mama. Lord Augustin. We got Sebastian Brazy. Chad with the 2, thank you so much, bro. Every single freaking time, you're the man, legend. Every single time, you're a legend. We got Ruhan Robinson. Hunters, Tyrion. Sir Michael was gifted a membership by Sane Hahuri. Legend, Rookie of the Year, Sane Hahuri. Jam Ricks Wesley, Funky Town, Texas. Jamie was here, just Jamie. I like when people make their name just their first name, and that's it. My YouTube name is Fred. Wesley, Ruhan Robinson with the $39.99. I don't know how much that is, but I'm, don't care. Whatever. Whatever it is awesome, so it doesn't matter. Shout out to Ruhan Robinson. And he's been a member for 7 months. Thank you for the continued support. Sane was here first. Funky Town was here second. Ruhan was here third. Wesley was here fourth. And Jamie, a.k.a. Fred, was here fifth. Shout out to Jamie for being here, one of the first people. All right, y'all. I'll see ya. Let's see what you're saying at the end. Live wire. Cobalt weapon ×2 Venoxia Leprechaun. KLR Jenkins was here today. Hi, everybody, and also bye, all. At least I got the last 5 seconds of the stream. Yep, I'm still here. If you have a very quick question, I could answer it, but like 30 seconds or less, probably. Moggy says, my walk-in won't be as long as Roman Reigns. Dude, I used to watch wrestling a lot. Not as much recently. I was like an ECW guy. So, once that went off the air, I was not watching anymore. But I did watch like WWF, WWE before that, and during that, and everything else. But like around that time, I watched for a little bit after that. Like TNA, I was kind of checking that out for a little bit. ROH. I was more of a like underground, like hardcore fan than but I also did the mainstream thing when I was a tiny child, of course, and during like the best years. Anyway, we'll see y'all. Rob Van Dam, the whole fucking show. See you guys. Have a good day. You're the best. RV420, I just smoked your ass. Peace. That was to the arena. I smoked it. Like 420.